Erev Tov Rabotai. Yesterday we were talking about the Zman of Shacharit. I want to tell you one more thing about this because something that I heard from my Rabbi, Maran, Rabbi Danielov. He told us like this, as we said, the last time that a person can say Shacharit is the 4th hour, the end of the 4th hour. That's true, but, it's not really very good. It's not a good habit to pray late, the Shacharit. It's not a good thing. That's what the Rabbi used to tell us. So what does that mean? Even though you can pray until 10:30, but you shouldn't do that. That's not the proper thing to do. A person should pray early, come early. That's one thing, by the way, it's good, with the Sephardi communities, Bukharians and also other communities. The minyan was always early by then. This is a good thing, If you go to the Sephardi countries, Eastern countries, there after 7:30, there was no minyan anymore. That's it, finished. You couldn't find the minyan 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. There was no minyan at this time. In the Eastern countries. And this is a good thing, you should know. Why is that? Because when you pray late like this, 8, 8:30, 9, 9:30, you become lazy, everything is lazy. The whole day is lazy. Not so much success, not so much hatzlacha, no good. That's why Maran used to say, even though we said, right, that the best time to pray is nets, but the truth is that even like half hour after that, 7, 6:30, 7, 7:30, it's okay, good, but already 8 o'clock, 8:30, too much, too late, to start this late, like that. Not a good thing. So Maran used to say like this, I remember he told us, if I would see any minyan that's starting after 8 o'clock, he says, I would close it down. Close it. No minyan like this. I don't want after 8 o'clock. No minyan. That's it. Finished. Right? Why? Not because of halakha, because it's not proper behavior. It's not proper habit. It's not proper manners, to behave like this. It's not the proper way to live life like that. That's the whole thing, So a person has to understand that. Mechila.
But if people go to work, they don't have time, come early to pray. That's what
Usually, right.
Every 1 hour.
Right, the shtiblach, we call this, shtiblach. Shtiblach, every 15 minutes, every half hour, there's a new minyan. Exactly. Right? New minyan. Who made this shtiblach? Ashkenazim. This is not our custom. It's not a minhag. So, by the way, it's good. It's good that we don't have this minhag. You know why? Because it makes you a lazy person. It's not a good thing, The person should come early. This was the way we always did, Our fathers, our forefathers, they never prayed after 7:30. That's it. Gamanu, Okay, on Shabbat, a little bit later, like the rabbi here, right? You're starting 7:30, right? That's good for Shabbat. 7:30 is good. Maran also used to start 7:30 Shabbat. Same thing, But he went quick. He went quick. We started 7:30 over there, but 9:15 we were finished. 9:15, out the door. That's it, right? You know why? Because not so much hashkava, baklava, all these things, Ilui nishmat, this, right? This met and this met and this person died and this person died. We never did these things, in Maran's minyan. We just went through the prayers, straight. No, not too much hashkava, baklava. Not too much, right? Straight, read the Torah, do musaf, gamarno, that's it, finish, gamarno, that's it, right? No monkey business.
It's a short prayer, right? Short prayer.
Yeah, but it was good, it was good prayer, just no wasting time. We didn't waste time. That's the thing, It's not good to waste time. Because people have what to do, They want to go home, they want to rest, they want to eat on Shabbat, They don't have time to stay here in the shul all day, like a prisoner, like you're in jail. What is this, Who wants this? Some people some rabbis, they like to do this, They keep the keilah in the shul until 12 o'clock, in the afternoon. What is 12 o'clock? What is this? How long do you have to pray? 6 hours you have to pray? Shacharit and Mincha and Musaf? 6 hours you need? What? How much time do you need?
Yeah.
For God's sakes.
Yeah.
Believe me, 2 hours is enough. If you can do everything good, 2 hours is good. Maximum 2.5 hours. That's it. No, that's it. You don't have to do more than that to finish. You're just holding people up over here, And like they're like, and then they start to talk, divrei chol, because they can't wait anymore. They can't do it. They can't take it. They're sitting here, sitting and waiting for this one, with this hashkava, with this baklava, this hashkava, this woman hashkava, man hashkava, grandfather, uncle, this. How much can you do, Ribono Shel Olam? What, you have to mention every dead person that died? This is not what we're here for. We're not here to mention the dead. We're here to take care of ourselves. And that's the whole thing, you know? You have to understand that. Okay, whatever. It's all good.
What
Baruch
about the
Hashem.
dead people?
Baruch
You
Hashem.
forgot about them?
Yeah, it's a good question. Yeah, good question. It's a good question, you know? So, I'll tell you something interesting. There's a story like this I heard, from the Baba Sali, alav shalom. Baba Sali had a brother, and his name was Yitzchak. He was also tzaddik, They were all tzaddikim, this family, all of them tzaddikim, So what happened was, that one time, he had something, with his brother, Yitzchak. And, because of this, Yitzchak died. He passed away, He was niftar. And Baba Sali was crying, for him. Because he was worried about what happened with him in Gan Eden. What's going on over there, Olam Haba. He was crying, He was crying about his brother. All the time, So they say one time Yitzchak, came to him in a dream, to Baba Sali. Came to him, when he was sleeping, Baba Sali. He told him, he says, my brother, he says, what are you crying for me for? Why are you crying for me all the time? I'm in Gan Eden, I have a beautiful life over there, I have Gan Eden, I have everything good. What are you crying about? You're the one who's having problems. I have no problems in Gan Eden. What problems do I have over there? That's the thing, that's the answer, to your question. They're in Gan Eden. They have no problems, Baruch Hashem. They're doing very well, Okay, if it's your father, if it's your mother, you have to say Kaddish for them, of course, Ilu Nishmat. Of course, Kaddish, Divrei Torah, Mishnayot, right, Haftarah, all these good things that we do, Baruch Hashem. It's good. But they're in Gan Eden, you worry about them, you have to be worried about yourself first of all. That's not number one, that's the whole thing, right? Okay, whatever. Anyway, I'm not going to talk too much about that. But anyway, right, getting back to what we said. So Maran used to say, I remember, as we said, that Maran used to say, after 8:30, anything after 8 o'clock, I close it down, this minyan. No good. No good minyan. After 8 o'clock.
In the morning.
But yeah, exactly, in the morning, yeah. So, I'll tell you something interesting, this actually happened one time. I was living in Yerushalayim, in Givat Shaul, over there, neighborhood, Givat Shaul, right at the entrance of the city. If you know a little bit Israel, if you know Yerushalayim. So I was living over there in Givat Shaul, and there was some young guys over there, Sephardi guys, not Ashkenazi, Sephardi guys. So they wanted to open a minyan on Shabbat, 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, nice, late, we can sleep, nice, beautiful, So there was one rabbi there who was a rabbi of the neighborhood there, his name was Rav Yonah. Rabbi Yonah. I don't know if he's still alive, right? Whatever. Right? Hopefully he's going to live long and good. But what happened? When he heard that they opened the minyan 9 o'clock, you know what he did? He closed it down. He told them, close the minyan. 9 o'clock, I don't want any minyan 9 o'clock over here. Nothing. I'm sorry, I don't want. That's it, That's the way the Sephardi custom is. Okay, whatever, right? It's all good. So now, right, let's get to a little bit mincha, right? Let's get a little bit to mincha. What time is the earliest that you can pray mincha? And what time is the latest? So the truth is, right, mincha is for the afternoon. It's more like towards the evening. So therefore, the earliest a person can pray mincha is chatzot, midday, and then another half hour after. So now, right, chatzot is about 11:40. So the earliest you can do mincha is about 12:10. This is the earliest you can do right now at this time of year. You cannot do earlier than that. What's the latest that a person can do mincha? The latest you can do mincha is Tzit HaKochavim. Right? When the stars come out already. That's it, right? After that, you cannot do anymore, right? So, the best thing to do, is to do mincha like 20 minutes before Shkia, before sunset. Why? Because this way you finish, at Shkia, the mincha, that's perfect. That's the best thing to do. According to Halakha, according to Kabbalah, according to the Arizal, this is the best thing to do. To pray right before Shkia, 20 minutes before Shkia. That's why I think, now next week, I think we should move it to 4 o'clock. Because it's now Shkia is 4:30. So whatever you want. You're the rabbi. I'm not telling you what to do, but I just recommend. Right? I think we should move it to 4 o'clock now because, we're coming a little bit late. That's the thing, right? You're right. You agree with me. Okay. Emmanuel agrees. Okay, Baruch Hashem. So that's the thing, So, therefore, right, a person shouldn't do mincha too late, After the sun goes down, Shkia, which is about 4:30, you have another 10 minutes in the winter. That's it, You can do another 10 minutes and that's it. Gamano, right? After that, it's already too late, So a person shouldn't pray too late mincha. That's not good, He's not going to be Yotzei Yehovah like that. So therefore, Rabbi, as we said, everything has its proper time. Which one is better, by the way? To pray mincha early, 12:30, or to pray 4 o'clock late? Which one is better? Right? So according to the poskim, most of the poskim, according to Kabbalah, it's better to pray late, 4 o'clock is better. Not 12:30. Why? Because they say, that at 12:30, it's a little bit too early because at that time the korban was not brought yet, It was too early to bring the Korban. So therefore they say, only you should do it 12:30, when? They do in the yeshivot like this, in the yeshiva. 1 o'clock, mincha, they do early mincha. You know why? Because they're learning in the afternoon. They don't want to stop, in the middle of their learning and to do, to pereriva, to make a hafsaka. They don't want to do that. That's why they do mincha early. But the truth is, if you're not learning in yeshiva, you're just a regular guy, doing your work, whatever. So the best time to pray mincha is right before shkia, 20 minutes, half hour before. This is the best time. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen, amen. Rabbi Hanania ben Kashomer, עשה הקדוש ברוך הוא לעשות ישראל, לפיכך חיבר להם תורה ומצוות, שנאמר עליו חפש, למען צדקו ידיר תורה וידיר.